Hello, Fit Friends. Hello, Fit Friends. Welcome back to Wow Body Now. Okay, you don't have to say exactly everything I'm saying. You want to just say hello, Fit Friends?
Hello, Fit Friends.
Okay. Hello, Fit Friends. Do you want to say it just by yourself?
No.
Okay. Hello, Fit Friends, and welcome back to Wow Body Now. I hope you're ready for another awesome workout. All you're going to need today is a mat, a set of dumbbells, and your water, and a kick butt attitude. So let's get going. Alrighty, everybody, so let's get warmed up. We're starting here with this little side step and reach. So I love this one. You get a really great stretch down the side of your body. You're warming up your shoulders. We're getting those legs moving. This is a great little warm-up exercise to ease into everything, to start raise our heart rate slightly raise our body temperature so we can be nice and loose and ready to go. So let's jog in place. So each warm-up exercise today we're just doing for 30 seconds. Keep going, keep going, keep going, just jogging in place. Now when you jog, I want you to land toe, ball, heel. Your heel barely hits the ground before you're bouncing off again. Think about landing really softly and really quickly back and forth. Just jogging in place there. Good job. So check your posture as you're doing this. I want you to pull your shoulder blades down and back so there's distance between your ears and your shoulders. Your chest stays up. Pull your abs in. Okay, so here we're doing what I call the whoosh. You're going to have your right leg straight, bend your left leg, heels in the front are down and the toes are up. And you're reaching down and kind of saying whoosh, kind of whooshing that energy up and then back down. So this is a great dynamic stretch for your hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. And again, we're warming up through the shoulder and the elbow joint too. And go ahead and switch sides. Same thing, other side. Doesn't this feel good? I tend to be really tight in my hamstrings and glutes and even my lower back at times. And so this is a really great dynamic stretch for me. I hope it's working for you too. Good job, good job. Almost done with this one. Again, you're keeping your abs in tight. Even as you bend forward, pull that belly button in through your spine. Keep that chest up. All right, so here's some knee tugs. This is another great dynamic hamstring stretch. So I want you to open up your arms and expand through your chest. So as you expand through the chest, you're pulling your shoulder blades together so you're warming up through your lower back while you're stretching your chest and then tugging that knee in. Awesome. Just a couple more. All right, so you're gonna get down into your plank. Step one foot up right next to your hand, twist and look up towards your hand. There you go. This is one of my favorites and one of my go-tos as part of a warm-up. You're warming up that upper body since you're holding your weight through your arms in that plank. And then again, you're getting another great dynamic stretch, not just for the hamstrings, but also for your hip flexors and your quads. Then you get a great spine twist as you twist and reach. So I have planned for us today 3 different circuits. We're gonna get ready for the first one. It's gonna be a dumbbell circuit where we're doing combo moves and then at the end, some more booty focused moves. So you're gonna set your weights for a moderate weight, not too light and not too heavy, right? We're gonna start with this rear lunge with an overhead press. So notice, you're stepping back with the same side arm that's up. At the bottom, you switch arms so that as you stand up, that straight arm is on the same side as the leg that's stepping up. Don't think about it too much, just follow along. As long as you're doing a rear lunge and as long as you have some type of overhead press in there, that's all that matters. You're gonna be feeling your shoulders and your quads here more than anything else, I'm guessing. There you go. As you step back in that lunge, step far enough back so that both knees are at about a 90-degree angle at the bottom. And be careful not to bang your knee. If you want to tap the knee gently on the floor, you can, but you don't have to. Okay, you have about 15 seconds to rest here. And we are going to get ready for a side step squat with a hammer curl. So with the hammer curl, it's a biceps curl, but your palms are staying in, so you have a neutral grip. So So you're gonna step out to the side, squat, and at the bottom there, you're giving me that neutral grip or that hammer curl. As you curl, keep your elbows in close to your side. You do not want to swing the arms. You want to isolate it through that elbow joint. And you want to really isolate those biceps. If you're swinging the weights up, if the elbows are coming out in front of you, then you're using momentum and you're not going to get the most work out of each rep, right? As you squat, keep your chest up, drop your hips down. You want to avoid hinging forward. I should be able to read a name tag on your shirt if you had it when you go down. All right, so we are gonna do a plank into a triple pulse squat. So I'm gonna be hopping up into my squat. If that's not good for you, you can just step your feet up, right? You can step back, step up, give me 2 pulses if you're doing that, and then repeat. If you're gonna be hopping in and out of that squat with me, just do 3 pulses. There you go. Hop back, hop up, pulse 3, 2, 1. So what you're gonna do probably when you start to feel tired, you're gonna start rounding through your back and you're gonna forget to keep a neutral spine. A neutral spine, you have a natural little arch in your lumbar spine or your lower back. So it's okay if you have a slight little arch there. You're pulling your shoulder blades down, so as you're pulsing that squat, your back is neutral, right? Do not round through your upper back there. All right, so we are going to do a crossbody curl with a curtsy. And I was thinking that maybe I needed to go a little bit lighter, so I switched up my weights here just for this. So you're gonna curtsy, and this crossbody curl, you are taking that dumbbell across your body and curling so that your pinky comes up towards your shoulder. And then that curtsy, you're stepping diagonally back and then sitting into that curtsy squat. Good job. Again, with this crossbody curl, we're not swinging. The dumbbell is traveling across your body in an arc, but we're keeping our elbow relatively stable and we are not swinging the motion. Again, isolate the elbow, isolate those biceps. Good job. A quick little rest, just enough time to switch. So now I'm going to my heaviest weights. We are gonna do our 2 glute exercises. We're gonna do a frog pump first. So the soles of your feet are together, pull your heels in towards your butt, and then you are going to push those hips up or thrust those hips up. And we're not bringing the glutes all the way down at the bottom. It's a pulsing motion. Here you can see that I'm tucking my chin and looking forward. This helps you avoid hyperextending your back at the top. But if your neck gets tired, you can rest your head on the mat. Just make sure that you're just pushing the hips up enough to feel a really good glute squeeze. Are you feeling the burn? This is also really hitting your hamstrings too. Some people feel the hamstrings more in this exercise, some people feel the glutes, some people feel it equally. As long as you're keeping those heels in and you do feel some type of glute burn, you're doing it right. Okay, this is the last exercise in this circuit, and it's again another glute burner. It's a single leg glute bridge. So put one of your weights on a leg that's bent with the foot flat on the floor. The other leg stays up, and then again, you're just driving those hips up, really squeezing the glutes at the top. There you go. This is a perfect time to double check your core engagement. Are you keeping your belly button pulled in? Are you staying really tight through the core? I hope you are. We're gonna switch legs here in just a little bit. There you go, go ahead and switch legs. We're doing 30 seconds per leg here. Nice work. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those glutes. You get a little extra rest after this, so keep working hard. Don't give up until you hear that beep, okay? You got this. Last couple reps. Beautiful. So round 1 is complete. We're gonna do 1 more round. So each circuit that we have today, we're just doing 2 rounds. So get up, move around, sip your water, adjust your weights if you need to, and don't forget to give yourself a little pat on the back. You made it through the first round. Now you know what you're gonna do. We're not changing the exercises. Just focus on getting a really good form and doing your best. Obviously, the second round might be a little bit harder. If you need to go lighter on the weights or maybe even drop the weights, that's fine. And I don't think I said this at the beginning, but if you're a beginner or the weights are too much, you can do the whole workout with just your body weight. You don't have to hold on to any dumbbells at all. All right, so let's do this rear lunge with the overhead press again. Step back, switch arms, step up. Step back, switch arms, step up. Awesome. Okay, so let's take the time right now to check in with our posture. Are your shoulder blades pulling down and back so there's distance between your ears and your shoulders? Is your chest up? Are your abs in? Do you have a nice neutral spine? And are you sitting up straight even at the bottom of the movement there? You got this. Okay, this is round 2. It's going to feel more challenging. Again, do less weights or no weights if you need to. Just don't give up. All right, we're already on to our second exercise here. So we are going to be doing the side step squat with the hammer curl. So remember, with the hammer curl, neutral grip, which means your palms are facing in. Avoid cocking your wrists. Keep your wrists even neutral. All right, so sit into that squat. Pull those dumbbells up towards your chest or your shoulder. Keep your elbows in close to your side. We're not swinging the arms. Awesome. And again, as you drop the hips, keep the chest up. Now, if your glutes are not firing enough, then you may go knock-kneed, which means your knees might go inward towards the center of your body as you sit deeper in that squat. We want to avoid that. If you notice that happening with you, I want you to think about driving the energy and pushing towards the outside of your feet on the way up to help you avoid that, all right? We want to avoid going knock-kneed. All right, shake it out, really quick rest. We're gonna do our plank with the triple pulse squat. So remember, you have an option. You can step back and up instead of hopping the feet back and up. All right, do whichever version is better for you. And again, you can take the weights out if you need to. Beautiful, give me 3 pulses here. Put the weights down, hop or step the feet back. You are doing so great, guys. There's only 2 rounds of this, okay? This is the last round. You can do it. Remember, we are wired as human beings to want to avoid any type of being uncomfortable. As soon as it starts to burn or we get a little bit uncomfortable, our brain is wired to start saying to us, "You're about to die, stop doing what you're doing." But you know that's not the case. I would never kill you. So I want you to keep pushing even when it's burning, even when you're breathing harder, even when it's uncomfortable. As long as you don't have any unusual sharp shooting pain, right? You can keep going. That's how you're gonna progress. That's how you're gonna get more fit. That's how you're gonna get the results that you want. Okay, so step into that curtsy and give me that crossbody curl. The weight is arching across your body and you're bringing the pinky up towards the shoulder as you sit into that curtsy. Beautiful, abs are in. You have a nice neutral posture here. Sit as deep as you can without banging your knee. Really drive through the front foot. Don't think about pushing really strong off the back foot. Drive through the front foot to come to standing. Okay, I'm going into my heavier dumbbells now, and we're gonna do those 2 booty exercises. The frog pump is first. Bring the soles of your feet together, pull your heels up towards your butt, lift your head if it doesn't bother your neck, and then pump, pump, pump those hips up, squeezing those glutes. Give me a full hip extension. Nice. I know it burns. It's burning for me too, but we are gonna do the best we can. If it gets to the point where you literally can't do another one, put the glutes down, give yourself 2 deep breaths, and then start again, okay? All right, but try to keep going the whole time. Drop the weights and do it with just body weight if you need to. You're almost there. There you go, great work. Okay, we're heading into the last exercise of the circuit. Getting ready for that single leg glute bridge. Remember, you can do it with just your body weight, no added dumbbell if you need to, and if that's even too much, put both of your feet down and do a regular glute bridge. Just keep going. Do the best you can, working from whatever level you're at right now today. Really drive those hips up by squeezing the glutes. Good job. I know it burns, guys. I was burning here. My hamstrings and glutes were on fire. But that's okay. It's not gonna kill you, right? Just tell yourself, I'm not gonna die. All right, switch legs. Let's go. This is the last 30 seconds of this circuit before you get a little rest. And then we're gonna move on to a little cardio circuit. Awesome. Keep driving those hips up. Push through the heel of the foot that's pressing against the ground. Almost done. Yay! You made it. We completed the first circuit. So we're going to go ahead and get the dumbbells out of the way, and we're going to get ready to do a cardio circuit. We have 4 exercises, 30 seconds each. No rest between exercises. You get a little rest at the end. So it's just a quick little interval workout to really boost the heart rate and boost the extra calorie burn. Beginners, or if you need less intense options, check the corner. I'm giving you modified versions if you need a little bit less intensity. Okay, we're gonna start with jumping jacks. Get ready, let's go. All right. So arms long, feet hopping in and out, arms going up and over the head. It's just 30 seconds. You got this. Anytime you're bouncing or jumping, you want to think about landing as softly as you can and keeping your knees a little bit soft or bent. You don't want to have totally straight knees here. It's not going to be good on your joints, okay? So think as landing as light as you can on your feet and keeping your knees soft. Almost done. Okay, so here's our double knee driver. You're pulling the knee up towards the chest and then out to the side. Now, if the arms are confusing you and you feel very discombobulated, put your hands on your hips and just do the legs at first, right? That's okay. I like to throw in moves that force you to really work in a coordinated way, force your brain and muscles to really connect, because that's good for you. Coordination is an important thing to have. There you go. We're almost done. Okay, we're gonna do a butt kick run. This is a hamstring focused run, pulling your heels all the way to your butt with these combo arms. Arms go straight overhead and then out to the side at shoulder level. And again, as you land as softly as you can, toe, ball, heel barely touches before you're pushing off again. There you go. Now, you might find yourself shrugging your shoulders up towards your ears here. I want you to avoid that. Keep your shoulder blades pinched together in the back so that you don't shrug. And here's the final exercise in the circuit. Crisscross jack jumps. Feet hop out and then crisscross as you jump back together. So do you want to hear a funny story, or maybe a not so funny story for me at the time? I completed this entire workout and I went to upload the footage to my computer, and I realized that the phone stopped recording after I completed the first circuit, right? So this is actually the second time I'm doing the cardio circuit and the ab circuit that we're about to do here in a little bit. So yeah, that's okay. We roll with the punches. Things happen in life and in workouts, and we just try to be flexible and do the best we can. I just tried to have a positive attitude and say, hey, I'm just getting a little extra workout. So yeah, so here we go. Round 2 for you. It was really round 4 for me, but that's okay. I'm not gonna be too bitter about it. So we are doing jumping jacks here. Again, check the corner, do the modified version if you need it less intense. Almost there, landing softly. It's just 30 seconds, and really you just have like less than 10 seconds to go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Double knee drivers here. There you go. Knee comes up towards the chest and then out to the side. Give me a little bounce or not. It's up to you, whichever version you would like. Stay light on your feet. Keeping that chest up. Good job, everybody. Okay, butt kick run and combo arms. I want those heels all the way back to kick your butt. Arms go high overhead and then out to the side at shoulder level. Avoid shrugging your shoulders, okay? Pinch your shoulder blades together so that you're not shrugging your shoulders here. Almost there. We're getting ready to switch. And here's the crisscross jack jumps. Say that fast 10 times. All right, again, light on your feet. Hop those legs out wide and then jump together and crisscross. Alternate which leg goes in front every time. Nice work. Sitting up tall, keeping those abs in, shoulders back. You're almost done. We are almost complete with the second circuit of the day. Keep going strong all the way to the beep. Nice work. Circuit complete. You have a little bit of a rest. I am getting set up for our abs circuit. It's just going to be 3 exercises, 1 minute each. Go ahead and lay down, and we're going to get ready for this awesome about 7 minutes of work here. Now, if you need a less intense version, look up in the corner and do that version. So 3 scissors, pause, crunch and reach towards your toes. 3 scissors, pause, crunch and reach through your toes. Now, as you are scissoring, I want you to press your lower back into the spine the whole time. Keeping your head lifted off the ground will help you with that. But if that bothers your neck and you want to lay your head all the way down the ground, that's fine. But you really have to focus on pulling your belly button towards your spine and keeping your lower back off the pressed against the mat. If you cannot do that, then go ahead and do the modified version, all right? I'd rather you protect your back and do the modified version than try to do the more advanced version and not be able to do it with strict correct form. Okay, we're almost done here. You got this. Come on. 3, 2, 1, crunch and reach. You can see I'm slowing down here, but I didn't give up. Okay, it's just a quick rest, guys. It's not a huge rest. Kind of catching your breath here. We're gonna get ready for the second exercise that we're gonna divide on the right and then the left side. So leg drop, now reverse crunch. Now with the reverse crunch, tilt your pelvis forward as you roll your hips up. That pelvic tilt, tilting those hips forward, is what really engages those lower abs, right? So the rectus abdominals, the 6-pack muscles, they're all connected, right? But the top half and the bottom half, or the upper abs and lower abs, are actually innervated with 2 different nerve systems. So it is possible to kind of target just more the upper and more the lower abs. So anytime you're doing a reverse crunch, where you're bringing the pelvis and curling it up towards your chest, you're focusing more on the lower abs. Now the first exercise, when we crunched our chest towards our knees as we reached, that was targeting more the upper abs. But really, both types of crunches, you're hitting the entire abs, but it's just more of a focus either way, right? There's a little abs knowledge for you. Okay, final exercise in the circuit of round 1 here. It's gonna be a plank. You're gonna get into your low plank on your forearms. We're gonna do a spider crunch, and it's a pause, and we're staying on one side. Draw the knee in, pause. Hold it and crunch it up there for a second. That makes a difference, right? If you're just throwing the knee up and back, that's not really engaging through those abs and those obliques, right? Hold it up there, pause for a second, and then bring it back. Staying on one side to really focus on the obliques on that side. Good job. Almost done, just 30 seconds per side. Give yourself a little reprieve here, then right back into it. Same thing, other leg. Reach that knee up towards your armpit. Pause and hold it for a second. I know it's challenging. If it gets to be too much, go to the modified version. Now, do you see how my hips are up some? That's actually cheating. I didn't realize I was doing that. I'm catching myself right here in the recording. Ideally, your hips should be lower. This raising of the hips there, that's a little cheat thing. I will be sure to do better from now on. So try to get your hips lower. Okay, round 1 complete. We have a quick rest. We're gonna do it all over again one more time. Do the modified versions in the corner if that's better for you. So remember, as we're scissoring our legs, press your lower back into the mat the whole time. Lift your chin if it doesn't bother your neck. That'll help, and it'll help you engage the upper abs a little bit too. a little bit more throughout. Scissor, 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 reach and crunch. Nice. So again, because we're rounding our back and crunching our chest as we reach, this one is targeting a little bit more the upper abs. Pressing that belly button down and that spine into the mat the whole time, especially that lower back. It's just 60 seconds and you're over halfway done this, and this is the last time you're doing this exercise, so keep going. If this version's too much, just do the modified version. That's okay. I'm so proud of you guys. We are at the tail end of our workout. Hang in there. Rest some. So we're gonna get ready to do our single leg drop with the reverse crunch to target more the lower half of the abs. Drop the leg, lift it, reverse crunch. Remember, for it to really be a lower abs exercise, you have to tilt your pelvis up as you curl and crunch your hips off the ground. Okay? It's hard, but you're doing it. You got this. A little bit more on this leg before we switch legs here in just a couple more seconds. Here we go, switch legs, same thing, leg drop and reverse crunch. It really helps me too. I think about having my arms out to the side, palms down, and I kind of press my arms and my palms into the mat there, and helps me stabilize as I lift my legs up. We're almost done with this exercise, and it's on to the last exercise of the circuit and the workout, getting into that low plank on your forearms. Let's see if I fix myself here. Let's see what the plank looks like. My hips are a little bit too high here. Try to lower your hips if you can. Bring the knee towards the elbow, pause, and then return. We're staying on one side here, just 30 seconds per side. Come on, guys. You got this. I know it burns. This was feeling really difficult for me here, okay? I know it's probably feeling difficult for you. If not, more power to you. But remember, you're not gonna die. You're stronger than you think. You can do this. Let's go. If this version is too much, modify and do the modified version. If that version gets to be too much, just sit and hold the plank. Just don't give up. This is the last 20 seconds or less here of the workout. Let's go. We're about to cool down after this. Almost there. Go, 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 go. Fabulous work. You finished. And we are going to get ready to cool down. Go ahead and give me a cobra. Press your palms into the mat. Push yourself up. We're stretching through the abs here, taking nice deep breaths. Just stretching out the abs here that just worked so hard. Go ahead and lower your head down. Rest your head on one forearm. Bend one leg back, driving the hips into the mat. Now, if it doesn't bother your knee, to add a little resistance by grabbing the foot and pulling it towards your butt, you can do that to increase the stretch. If you have a history of knee issues or it bothers your knee, you do not have to do it. You can let go of your hand and just really drive your hips forward into the mat. Getting ready to switch sides here. Go ahead and switch sides. Okay, actively pulling the heel towards the butt, whether you're holding onto it or not, and driving the hips down into the mat. We're just going to take a quick 20-second count here. Breathing, taking this time to really feel proud of yourself for the workout you did. And you are not skipping the cool down and stretch. This is so important. It's important physically to kind of release all the tension and to help you loosen up and not get too stiff. But also, it's a great time to transition from workout mode into relaxation and into transitioning into whatever you're going to do for the rest of your day. So we're sitting back in this child's pose, fingertips climbing towards one end of the room, your hips driving backwards towards the other half, really elongating through your spine here. Go ahead and give me a downward dog. Press one heel down while the other one comes up, just for a quick 5 to 10 seconds, stretching through the calf there. And then switch sides. Keep breathing, keep that spine long. Now both heels drag down towards the mat, okay? Push through the heels of your hand, push your hips back, try to get your heels as close to the ground as you can. Awesome. Okay, a little forward fold here, reach towards your feet. You have a slight bend in your knees. Now go ahead and bend your knees around your back, roll up. Give me a chest expansion. Interlock your fingers, pull your arms down back behind you, elongating through your chest. Feel it in the biceps too, as you elongate your arms. This should feel good. Across the front of your shoulders too. Give me a nice big inhale. And exhale. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much, Fit Friends, for joining me again. I'm so glad you're here. Please stay a while. Every Monday I post home workouts so that busy moms, busy anybody can get their fitness in. Because when you take care of yourself physically, it transfers to emotional, mental health, and that makes you an even better person to be there for your family, your friends, your community. It's all about being the best you so that you can go out and help the world be a better place. That's what we're all about here. So I hope you have a fabulous day, and I hope to see you on Thursday for the next Room of the Month Challenge update. You're going to see what I've been working on and how far along the room is, along with the other fabulous ladies doing the challenge. Definitely get back here next Monday for the next workout. Okay, I'm finally going to let you go. Have a fabulous day, everybody. Mwah. Bye. Oh yeah, and I want you to always remember, no excuses, no regret, just sweat. Now, mwah. Bye.